The first time I remember meeting you was on the top floor, I think, of the Miller Martin offices, and and I think you were still a U.S. Senator at the time, and we were talking about opportunity zones.
Correct. Yeah, I remember thinking what a brainiac you were and a great talent. You've become chief of staff to the mayor, and I'm glad to see you contributing in the way you are to the life of Chattanoogans.
So do you ever feel troubled by people with the same beliefs as you, people on your side?
Yeah, I want to start by, I had this conversation with numbers of senators, but, if you look at the Republican Party, there's probably 3 or 4 parties in there. And if you look at the Democratic Party, there's probably 3 or 4 parties in there. And so when you say on your side, I could have very, very different views from some of the folks on the Republican side about certain topics, and I know my Democratic colleagues could have the same. So, I'd be troubled if you look at my side as being the collective, every senator on the Republican side. Certainly I was troubled by certain things that were said, and I'm sure they were troubled by some of the things that I said. So absolutely, and there is a tremendous overlap in thinking even among center-right, center-left people. There just is. And if you listen first, always listen first, hear the other person's point of view, there's a lot more common ground on multiple issues.
Folks on my side, on the left of center side, often point to countries like Denmark or Sweden or Nordic countries about policy areas where they'd like to see the world go. But, one of the things that sticks out to me is that I can't think of a single country where a multi-ethnic democracy in a place that is as big and vast as the United States has successfully found a way to provide basic dignity and secure the rights that we said were important in our Constitution, and have done that whilst creating an economy that works for the vast majority of its residents. That country does not exist. We're building it right now. And I think that's pretty profound.
Well, I think us coming together, quote, as a country is our biggest challenge and needs to be of greatest focus. I mean, we talk about our enemies abroad, if you will, in the public arena in Washington. And to me, today, our greatest enemy is ourselves.